Hello to you all at Keswick Portstewart. Currently, over 340 million Christians suffer persecution and discrimination around the world. Put it another way, that's 1 in 8 Christians on the planet. Or if you live in Asia, that's 2 in 5 Christians. What would that mean if that was your family? Or that was your church? These Christians choose to follow Jesus no matter the cost. For Christians in India, this cost can be extremely high. And when Vanita chose to follow Jesus, she knew it was a risk. Here's her story.
When they snatched my baby daughter from my arms, I felt as if our lives would not be spared that day. I remember they were armed with rods and they used those to hit us. They hit our pastor's wife's leg so badly that it broke her foot. They fractured her hand as well. That night, for almost half an hour, they kept hitting us and beating us. They smashed up everything in the house. While they were beating me, I was holding my 6-month-old daughter, but they snatched her from me and threw her on the floor, injuring her leg. As I was running, they were chasing behind, beating me, and trying to catch me. My life was saved as I ran into my neighbor's house and was protected. Otherwise, surely they would have beaten me to death. When we were admitted in the hospital, we could not receive any treatment because of pressure from the attackers. For 3 days, we received no treatment. I prayed every day because our pastor's wife's condition was so serious. If it had not been for the timely help provided by your ministry partners, my pastor's wife would have died. She was in need of urgent care due to her serious condition. Before Jesus left with this world and his body, he said, "Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they do." And from this verse, I have learned to forgive my enemies.
We are so thankful to the committee of Keswick Portstewart for choosing to stand with persecuted Christians in India this year, and for showing Christians like Vanita that they are not forgotten, that they do not stand alone. This is a critical moment for the church in India, already dealing with the huge impact of COVID-19. With Christians left at the last in line for vital government aid, the Indian church is now facing intense violence, discrimination and hatred. We've been told by our field team that if we do not act now, the church in India might not survive. To find out more about how you can pray and stand up for your persecuted family in India, and to sign up to stay connected to them through regular updates, please scan the QR code on the screen now using your mobile phone. For believers like Vanita, the violence hasn't stopped during the pandemic, it's got worse. But when the pandemic does stop, will the church in India have survived? By giving, acting and praying, you can ensure that it does. Thank you and God bless.